Hi everyone, it's Morgan and welcome back to Morgan's Journal. So I hope you guys are doing alright this week. I know I took a couple breaks off for a couple of things. But the biggest change that has been happening is that I am going back to live cash. So we will be cash stuffing with live cash. I've decided that even though cash stuffing with prop bills was helping, I needed to get some of my card spending under control, and I felt like going back to cash was really the best move. So August moving forward, I will have live cash and I'll be using cash. And I took off all my cards from Apple Pay, and I'm gonna be diligent with like a no spend this month, or at least try to not spend as much as I can, and just keeping track of that and seeing where I go. So that's the biggest change here. Second biggest change, as you can see even from right here, is that I got some Happy Mail to do just a nice refresh on my channel. Besides like how my channel looks, I wanted to change up again how my binders look. Well, now we're down to one binder. I wanted to change it up because I was getting bored, and like I didn't want to get bored, I guess. It wasn't as exciting anymore, and same with like not being using live cash. So I think doing live cash and updating my binder to get myself excited for the second half of this year, cash stuffing, I think is the move to, help at least with feeling motivated to keep going, because I really enjoy cash stuffing and like zero-based budgeting. It's definitely helped in my life a lot. Like, we now finally have a savings, and never really had a savings before that like stuck around. Like, this is like here and growing, and it's awesome. And I have like a Roth IRA now that I started, and it's like slow building. But I changed my budget around and go through that too. So today's video is probably gonna be a lot longer than normal, but we will be cash stuffing August week 1 later in this video. I just want to go over my Happy Mail and stuff first. I don't have it in boxes because I was too excited to set everything up, so I already opened everything, but we'll just go through what I have now here. So I got Happy Mail from the Aesthetic Dollar, so I got her paycheck breakdown and her cash planning, which is set up pretty much how I would set it up, but it did break down debt payoff and savings, and also fixed and variable expenses, which I had on my sheet that I had made. So I really like that, and I like using that. So I have a breakdown of a bunch of things real differently. So this week I was working with $748. We will be cash stuffing $678. But yeah, I have everything broken down. Here's my fixed bills, and then I added back spending. Spending is a fixed amount depending on how much I get, because my base budget is based off of $725. And since I made some changes, including accounting for a little bit going to my Roth each week, also changing up my hospital debt bill so I can hurry up and knock that down. So I lowered Apple. Nelnet is still a fixed amount, not stuffing that unless there's extra. But hospital, that's $120 a week, and then we're gonna stuff all that. I did adjust all my numbers slightly so that they're whole numbers that are either ends in 0 or 5, so I have less ones. But spending is gonna have more ones, obviously. If there's any extra like funky numbers, because I want to give every dollar a job. So yeah, we can go through rent, electric, internet, insurance. That's going to be in my wallet, stuffing that weekly, bringing that to the bank monthly. Groceries and spending, variable, stuffing that weekly. Do not bring to the bank. These just overflow to the next week if I have them. Subscriptions, car maintenance, gas. Gas will stay in the envelope. I do have some in the bank still for gas, which I may transfer to my envelope just so I have it on hand. Car maintenance at the end of the month will go to the bank, and subscriptions at the end of the month will go to the bank, because like I mentioned in my last videos, but if you're new, the subscriptions here are yearly subscriptions. So these will all come out in March, February, March, roughly that time. So I'm stuffing weekly to put in the bank so they all auto debit at the same time. Apple, stuffing weekly, paying off at the end of the month. Nelnet, auto debits weekly. I decided not to change that. I went check my Nelnet. It looks like a lot of my payment is going to the principal. I'm not sure why, because I don't know. I'm not familiar with how loans work, but I know with student loans, usually if you're not paying enough, sometimes the interest is even more than the principal chunk you're paying off. But I noticed there'll be like, if I send a $50 payment, maybe like 47 of it will go to principal and then the rest goes to interest. So I'm like, it's knocking down pretty quickly. I'm actually under 20K for my student loans. So whenever I can knock down Apple in the hospital, like this, going weekly is gonna be exponential. So fingers crossed I can get there. Savings, I have my regular savings, which is technically a high yield savings account. So that's gonna stick with the 100 each week. And then, if you're new here, hadn't seen that video, I got a Roth IRA. I finally figured out what that is. So I decided to set this to auto transfer from my account $20 every week. If there's any more that I want to put into it, like maybe if there's extra spending at the end of the month or extra groceries I want to allocate to that, or debt, I can. But I at least want this automatically going. I know it's not a lot, but a lot of my money is going other places right now. Whenever I can up this, I will, but I just want something going there, so it's in the habit of going there. So that's my new breakdown. Like I said, this is based off of a $725 a week budget. Extra probably going to groceries and spending, since base groceries is $50, base spending is $30. So any extra I get above $725, it'll probably go here. And I also got the cash planning, because it's basically set up how I would set it up. And also, since I don't have that many categories, I can actually do 2 weeks on a page, which is nice, because I can also still total up how much the bills are, and I can also denote, okay, now that's going here, this is going here, and this is why this isn't totaling up to the 748, because it's 70 less. So yeah, everything broken down like this. Shout out to the Aesthetic Dollar. I think these are A5 size. They're like the perfect size. I really, really like them. I do wish these were front and back, but I mean, that's just me, because I want them front and back, but this is probably a lot easier, just do the front. Plus I'd buy this again anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm excited that I can put 2 on one page for this. So I'm like, oh, I want to put 2 on one page for this. But I'll take what I can get, because I really, really like how these are laid out. And I've been wanting these for a while, so I was like, well, I'm doing a refresh. Instead of having to write it in a notebook every week, I decided to get these. And now I can make, this process a little bit more exciting. And now, on to my favorite part, it's my new binder, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, as soon as the Aesthetic Dollar put out the Forest Saffiano binder, it has been on the back of my mind for weeks. Okay? Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh no, I'm in my green era. I'm in my forest green era. I changed my bathroom to green towels, green shower curtain, green trash can, My cell phone's green. Half my wardrobe is green. Y'all, as soon as I saw this, it was bound to happen. I had to get the Forest Saffiano. It's like my favorite color. Also, this is a really soft texture. Like, personally, I don't like the binders that have like the rib lines across like that. I really like the smooth. Like, this Saffiano is now my absolute fave texture. Like, I'm so glad that I got it and I really like it, because I never really liked the texture of the front of the smooth. I don't know, it's just a touch thing, but I really love this so much. And also I decorated it a bunch with some stuff I had at home already, like these. This came off of my Chromie wallet that I bought a few years ago. This is a little Decoden keychain I got a couple years ago. Oh man, I can't think of the seller right now, but I bought a bunch of her stuff because she does like Decoden phone cases and keychains and stuff. Straw Baby Shop, that's what it was. Definitely go to her if you want like cute pink accessories, and she also does cups and stuff. Super cute. I got a couple of Chromie decorated things from her shop, but a lot of these extra things that I already had I got years ago. I just never had a chance to use them. So like this I got years ago and I hadn't even opened. This is a patch that I got from Sonia Stejman on Instagram. Sonia, Sonia Stegegemann. Her style has changed a lot since I got this. This was in a Patreon box that I got, but her new style that she has is like super cute, and I'm hoping like when I do a binder refresh I can add some stuff, but I don't think some of her new stuff has any patches or anything. This was just like one of those one-off things that she made, and it's sticky on the back, so I was able to take this off my old binder and put it on here, but I can take this off too, so I don't think it like ruins the binder or anything, but I just really wanted something cute on the front that matched kind of the vibe of the inside. So speaking of, let's get into the inside. Look at it. I'm so excited. So I got a couple of dashboards and envelopes from Pretty Peach Budgeting. Shout out to Pretty Peach Budgeting. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. So these cards here, also from Sonia Stejman, from the Patreon, that I bought in 2 years ago. It was like an Alice in Wonderland theme, haunted painting theme. Also, she had a little planner bundle that she got, so there's like little cards that she had that I finally get to use in here. This is one of her older sticker sheets, so I'm using it as a little decoration. Back here, as you can see, the keychain links in here. So this bow is from Pretty Peach Budgeting, and also this dashboard, super pretty. It's a two-piece, so it like layers with the roses. And I also got my envelopes from her too. So let's go. Here we have the Aesthetic Dollar dashboard, little cloth and paper clip. I also have the Aesthetic Dollar bookmark for bills. This Flourish card came in with the binder I got, same with the clip, so I decided to clip that in here for decoration. So, and then you can see these beautiful envelopes. They're little inserts that go with the envelopes that I got from Pretty Peach Budgeting. It's the mauve florals. If you want to get the set of 6 custom inserts, it's the mauve florals. So I got that. They're really beautiful. So I have rent, electric, internet, insurance, Apple. This, all right, yeah, Apple. I have Nelnet. This is if I have any extra that I want to pay at the end of the month to Nelnet, then I have an envelope to put it in to separate. Also, since I got 2 orders, so I'll show you what I got next. After getting this, I immediately placed another order. I got the budget little card in my money-saving era from the Aesthetic Dollar. Also got a little layering card from On Studio. It was a little thank you card from some deco stickers that I got years ago from On Studio. They have really cute stationery supplies and like cups and stuff. So I did a little layering moment here. This is my sinking funds. And then another one of the Aesthetic Dollars dashboards here. Super pretty. You can see double-sided too. So I have subscriptions. Like I said, these are my yearly ones. My savings. My debts, which would be like the hospital debts. This is just overall debts. Car maintenance, gas, groceries. And as you can see, this envelope is a little different because I placed this order before I realized that I wanted to do spending and that I wanted Nelnet to be digital still. So I may see if she does one-offs of the mauve florals and get a spending envelope. But for now, I have this, and it already has $1 in there. And then here's the back. So this card, it's one of my favorite artists, Stars in My Coffee on Instagram. I got this years ago. It's their business card, actually. So I don't know if they're I don't know if their name is still the same because I think they had changed it, but if you look up Stars in My Coffee, you'll probably find a couple of their hashtags on Instagram. But this is like one of their witch OC designs, and I really, really liked it. So I have a bigger print of this, so I'm happy that I was able to get like their business card. It was just this in small version. Also, it's soft touch. Like, these cards are soft touch, and I really love them. This was also a Sonia Stejman in a Patreon box. It was like a ballet theme. So this was like one of the little things you got in the box. So I'm using that to deco. Also, I got, since I did 2 orders from the Aesthetic Dollar, I got 2 500 savings challenges, which I think I'll do, but I'll at least keep them here so I don't lose them. And then I also have these little mini 4x6 prints that I'm using to decorate that are also Sonia Stejman. Just a little pop of color in the background to match the front side. Here. So, yeah, and then a pencil right here for whenever I'm using this, because I like using pencil because I erase a lot when I'm doing math. So yeah, this is my quick little binder tour. It's just one binder. It's big and beefy right now, and I'm really excited to use it. There's nothing on the back here, but yeah, it's super cute. I love it. It just makes me really excited to cash stuff. And the second order I got was the matching Forest wallet. Obviously, there's no way I could get this, go back to cash, and not get the matching Saffiano wallet. Are you kidding me? It's gorgeous. Look at this. I don't have any envelopes in here yet. Obviously, we haven't stuffed yet. It fits majority of my cards. Extra cards I have in here. That'll go where coins go also, but I can put in and out envelopes. There's a couple of folders here to add stuff. Is there one right here? No. But yeah, this has the zipper here. This goes in here. There's no matching fly leaf, otherwise I would have gotten that too, probably. But yeah, super excited to use this. It's the same soft Saffiano texture. A lot bigger than the small card wallet I've been using, but I'm really excited to go back to cash. It matches the vibe that I'm going, which is a deep forest and emerald greens that I've been working with for this year. And I feel really excited and refreshed to like go back to cash. So I'm like, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to be in my savings era. You know what I'm saying? Like, the second half of this year, I'm definitely prepared for, like, to cash stuff and everything. So, speaking of, we might as well get to the part that y'all are waiting for. But shout out to the Aesthetic Dollar and Pretty Peach Budgeting for this lovely cash stuffing essentials. And shout out to all the artists that I mentioned that I got their stuff years ago and I can finally put to good use. And oh my gosh. Definitely, I think this is also mauve florals. If you want those envelopes, She had a pairing with it with the maroon, but since I saw like the forest green like floral accents, I was like, that would look perfect in the forest Saffiano. So now that I've gone through my binder, let's get into our cash count. I also have on the way a money envelope or a money pouch from Luxe Designs 831. So that's on the way. That'll get here like Monday. I'm filming this Saturday. The wallet got here like this morning, so I was able to show y'all. But yeah, so, and I got everything this morning. Or I got the money this morning. So we will be cash stuffing $678. So let's get into this cash count. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 520, 540, 560, 580, 600, 610, 620, 630, 640, 650, 660, 665, 670, 675, 76, 77, 78. 678. Okay. Also, I cleaned off my desk, and I cannot find those placeholders I made, so I'm going to have to dig down, because I know I have those, and I have some from Tiggy Stars, some Kuromi ones that they made me, like, years ago when I started. So I think I'll start using those, too, so if I can put more stuff in the bank, just have placeholders for stuff I'm not using. But for right now, yeah. So let's get into our cash stuffing. Oh, I'm really excited. Throwback. Alright, let's open this. Hope y'all like my binder, and if you don't tell me. I'm kidding. So we're gonna get into our bills. So rent, let me swap these so I know what I'm getting. Rent is getting $235, so that's 100, 200, 20, 35. All these envelopes right now are empty except for that $1 in the spending, because I left everything else in my account so that it could all auto debit since I changed towards the end of the month. So all these will be empty. Like I said, if I want to, I may pull from gas or at least just note placeholders. But that'll be like next video, because I know there's some money in car maintenance, there's some in subscriptions, there's some other things. Just so I can keep track of what's going on in my bank too. I'm not sure if I want to take that out, but I may just put a note in here saying what's there. Electric, we up to 20 since this month. Electric was like 80 since it's so hot outside. So that's getting 20. Internet, we've rounded up to 15, so that's 10 and a 5. Internet's usually 50, but I just want to do 60, so it's a cleaner number. If I want to reallocate, I will at the end of the month when things clear. Insurance is getting a 5. Oh, I already used all our 5s. There's some wrinkly 5s. Apple is getting... Let me see. Okay. Apple's getting 50. So that's that. Nelnet isn't getting anything. And then to our sinking funds, subscriptions is getting 10. Okay, savings is getting 100. And it already has 1,500 in the bank, so I put those placeholders since I knew those and it was a cleaner number. So now we have 1,000, 15, 1,600 in savings. I don't know if I'll put placeholders for the rest, but like I said, I do have some Tiki Stars $100 placeholders. I may do that, at least for subscriptions and car maintenance, because those hit 100. I know car maintenance has at least exactly 100 in the bank right now. Debts. So that's hospital debt is getting 120. And these I'll pay at the end of the month with everything else. Like the 29th or the 30th is probably when I'll go to the bank to deposit all of these. And start paying things. Car maintenance is getting 10. We bumped that down to 10 so we could allocate some other funds around. Gas is getting 10. I think gas in the bank has about 18 right now. Subscriptions has about 112, 113. Groceries is getting 70. So that's a 20 and a 50. So I can do some meal prep this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, though. Last week I just bought a bunch of bagels and smoked salmon, which has been working. I eat like a serious like bachelor. It's crazy. And spending is getting 33. So now spending has 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, look at this. Compared to the one I already had in there. These are some crispy ones. Nice. Usually it's the reverse. So that's spending. And I think, let me see, groceries. I think I'm going to put groceries and spending in my wallet right now so I can start using those. There you go. And they fit super nicely. I didn't realize the ones I made were like super small. But I mean, they fit stuff. So yeah, now I'm ready to go to the store and get those, was it those butter biscuits that they were talking about? Like Keith Lee had reviewed them from Costco, those butter biscuits. I don't know. I'll go figure it out. I know what they look like, but they're in like the take home, take and bake section. Yeah, definitely. Now I can get those. Stuff cash stuffed. And oh my gosh, yep, cash was the move. I feel so much better. I feel excited. I feel remotivated. It's like, here's your money. It's ready to use how you need it. Way to be responsible. You got this. Like, you know, I am in my money saving era. Like, I'm here for it. And once again, shout out to Pretty Peach Budgeting and the Aesthetic Dollar for these wonderful envelopes, dashboards, and budget accessories and envelopes. Like, I just, it's so nice. Also, I'm so happy I got the Flourish and the budget cards, so that way I can layer with them on different pages. Also, thank you for sending them with these oversized paper clips, because I was just gonna buy some, but since I had them in my Aesthetic Dollar order, now I don't have to, unless I want to add more stuff later. But yeah, like I really like these oversized because they help me flip stuff better, and they're just super cute decoration wise. But yeah, so that's everything in my binder, and I know this one's a little bit longer than normal, but I just wanted to explain to everyone, you know, where I'm at right now, what I'm doing. A lot of things have happened. Update. Surgery was canceled for next week, so I will be recording and stuff there. I am kind of bummed out about it because I was like ready, planned for everything. But now I can focus on other things. I will be out that weekend still. We decided to go visit some friends, you know, to feel better about everything, I guess. With some people we hadn't seen in a really long time. So I'm super excited about that. Also, look at the top. Like, look at the top angle shot. Like, look at that. All layery and stuff. I just love it. It's just like a big book. And it just feels so soft. Like, I was going to my partner and I was like, touch this. Touch it. Touch it. It just, being super weird about it. But yeah, I'm super excited. I like that this patch kind of, makes it unique. And then all the little accoutrement. And just, you open it and it's like, bam, maybe I am ready to budget. Maybe I can do this, So yeah, super excited. I'm going to keep this tucked away. It's all in one place. It's less overwhelming than 2. It's green. And it's awesome. And yes, this Happy Mail made me very happy, which I see why people call it Happy Mail, because you're super happy when you get it. So I have this and my matching wallet, and I'm ready to get back into the live cash stuffing game. Now to figure out what my groceries are going to be for the week. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you got all the way here, thank you. Feel free to leave a like and comment and let me know. Let me know how your week's going. Let me know if you're doing a binder refresh or anything different for August. I want to try and do a no spend. If anything, I'm not spending anything outside of this. I'm not spending on my card. Nothing. Unless it's to pay a bill, my card's not getting used. They're going to get dusty in that wallet when I tell you. Only one's getting used is Costco, so they let me in the building. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's my goal for this month. Let me know your goals for this month. And I know part of me is like, I don't know if this was a financially wise decision to get these, but I'm like, the money's already spent. I can't get mad at myself. It's my decision to make, and I made it, and I'm really excited to make it all worth it, because I think it will be. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!